You're supposed to direct, director. Good evening.
Good evening. What's up, director?
All
I'm
right. I
here.
see over on Instagram, we got Colin joining us, parts unknown, P90X Beast.
It's one of those nights. It's Landon Holden tonight. Why are you muted? How did you get yourself muted? He's figuring it out. We're
When I
getting there.
leave the tab, I get muted.
Interesting. What were you just saying there? Because I saw you saying something as you got muted. Good to know that that's something that'll happen. Now I won't make that mistake.
I started singing Bare Naked Ladies 1 week because I was like, it's been 1 week since, and it's literally actually been 1 week. So
Truly.
the autism kicked in and worked.
It's Monday at 7 and we're here. We're back for week 1. And you may wonder why I say week 1. Well, that's because anybody who joined us last week knows that last week was episode 0 of Van Holden Tonight. And all of a sudden we're back and things look at least a little bit more professional than it did last week. What about
up,
you?
Dave? What up, Man Pre Forte over on Instagram watching us?
Sick. Everybody's loading in. We thank you for joining us. It's a fun one.
Oh, we got a couple people on Twitch. What's up, Spidey, Billy, and Colin? Or not Colin, Carnage Eve. I haven't streamed on Twitch in 2 years, and apparently my schedule still says we're reacting to videos Thursday nights.
Is that a sign of things to come, Mr. Holden / Brendan?
Yeah, because we're on a bunch of platforms right now. 2 YouTube accounts, 2 Facebook accounts, Twitch. We're not on X because apparently you need to pay for X to you need a premium membership to live broadcast anymore.
And why would we pay for something like that over there? But that's also good to know. And that is likely why you were switching tabs at the start of this. I'm learning on the fly here, folks.
So far, so good. I'm seeing both of the Facebook streams are up. I can see the what's up for jobbers, what's up Matthew Grant. I can see them popping in on the Instagram over there. How are you doing today, Van?
I'm doing good. It's 316 day. That's Stone Cold Day, eh?
Oh, hell yeah.
And I can't wait to talk more about that. But today's good, although actively it looks like I'm getting hammered by snow. So that sucks because that almost guarantees I'll be shoveling tomorrow. L's in the chat for shoveling tomorrow.
I got so lucky. I put down some ice demelter on the weekend, but then the weather was warm enough that I took care of everything else on the snow. I think it was Sunday and Monday.
Really? Really?
I got lucky.
Also, I was not on the ball at the start of this because, well, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, but the main reason was because for whatever reason, I thought it was going to just auto change. I got real confused when the end of the video was like the video on top of the video. I got all messed up. And so I'm just
I was muted and I did say, Mr. Director, you're supposed to be directing.
And I unmuted too, and I'm just like, are we live? What's happening here? So regardless, what I'm talking about, in case you're just tuning in now, is this awesome logo, which, of course, Mr. Albright, who designed these awesome Funko versions of you and I? Correct me on this one.
Shout out Boo Nanners over on Instagram. Amanda did a great job, but I also want to point out you don't see the thing that we were marking out about last night when we were designing the StreamYard studio for this. So we see the vertical and the portrait, or the portrait horizontal, whichever one. We got the way you're not supposed to record videos and the way you're not supposed to record videos depending on the platform. But we could see both, and Van edited this to be like, it's if you go over to YouTube right now and then pop over to Instagram, you see two different layouts, and it's like, thank God for StreamYard. I'll just say that much.
Yeah, no, the fact that we're able to do all this, like even going back to season 1 of this when we were on StreamYard, we didn't have any of these capabilities. So, hey, the time away has only worked out in our favor. Who likes this layout that we're rocking right now too? We got the Instagram, the YouTube ad, we got moving graphics. It's Van and Holden tonight. It's
We got the little tags at the bottom for Instagram and YouTube.
it's a fun one. And I'm just happy that that it's all coming together for episode 1, no less, folks.
Kind of episode 1.
I mean, yeah, 0 doesn't count. But I'm just seeing the chat now here because I forgot to click over because I was doing the producer stuff and showing you guys all that side of things. I think we already said hey to Spidey Billy. What up, Carnage Eve? What up, DJ Mike Storm? Twitch is running good. Someone gotta get Van a snowblower. Facts. What up, Canadian Jet? There's an old school season 1 viewer. Shout out Canadian Jet. We love to see it.
Haven't seen that motherfucker in a minute.
Jeff Seegers, I'm just here to chirp Van for complaining about the snow. Yeah, right.
So shoveling your driveway, what would you call that?
Shoveling my driveway?
Yeah. What would that be for you?
Like, what do you mean?
You know what really grinds my gears?
Oh,
we got 2 segments that we want you guys to call in. Segment 1, we organically went into and Van forgot, is we want you to tell us, call in, and we do have a little banner for that. Call in to the show, send a DM to @GTAWire on Instagram. I will send you the link. You can join and you can tell us that, but we're not doing the call-ins just yet. So hold your moment, but
you first off, you just got me good. I didn't know that was loaded in the cannon there. Yeah, that really does grind my gears. Shoveling the driveway. That's exactly what not just this show is all about. You guys are going to be able to call in, tell us what grinds your gears, tell us what's on your mind. It's a chat in that aspect. So we're loaded, we're ready to go in that regard. Isn't that right, Mr.
I'm going to test
Albright?
something out. If I am I able to just straight up share the Instagram feed? Okay, it's I hope it edits out the preview of us, but over on Instagram, shout out Shelly Alex Gagne for joining. I didn't add it to the stage yet. There it is.
Oh geez, there's a whole comment section over there, eh?
And we got 2 of them. So this is the first half of, unfortunately, it doesn't show up in the studio, so we got to wiggle around it. But Alex says, fuck shoveling. Welcome, Kai, Big Joe, Mike Jeffries. Started following us and joined the stream. And then we have, I do one more. Sorry, we're learning. We're getting the flow. But we're here. We're energized.
We have
more than 2 viewers.
More than 2 viewers. We've never had us streaming across this many platforms at one given time. There is literally
shout out Pizza Man for joining us over on Instagram.
There's literally 7 different live stream destinations you can be watching us on right now. That's a lot.
4 jobbers told me to pay for X.
Nah. No way.
Manpre says, I mean, you aren't on all the platforms. There might be an OnlyFans eventually. I was going to talk to Van. There will be a Kick just for the GTA Wire stuff, so we can just, because there's no rules on Kick as far as I know. Matt Grant says hello. 4 jobbers at W Snow. They want you to be jobbed out by the snow. P90X.
Come on.
Ask Matt Grant what's up. As Van Landon, I have to go, but see you on the April 11th. Notorious TID joined us. Rory from Wrestling with Mental Health joined us. And going back to this comment section over here a little bit. I want to go back to Mike for a moment. Seems like you're doing well. You're going back to streaming tomorrow. So he's watching this. So if you see that little at destination there, go to at DJ, spelled DEEJAYMIKESTORM, DJ Mike Storm on Twitch. Feel free to call in because we looked at your message about streaming and stuff like that, and you basically described how we did without the live broadcast or Van and Hold in the morning, but gave us some motivation. And I want to read what he labeled us as, because I might have to change that as the description of the show going forward.
Hey,
pop over to my IG DMs.
I'm not against that. And while I take the reins 1 sec, I have to do a public call out on DJ Mike Storm real quick.
Ooh.
Why would the Twitch link in your Instagram bio not be the correct link to take you to your Twitch channel, sir? There's a lot of times where I'm trying to groove and I go to click through and it takes me to nothing, and then I got to go to the Safari and then I got to search it up on my own self, and you're like, why don't you just have the Twitch app? Why don't I just have a lot of apps? That's a story for a different day, folks. But I'm calling you out on that, DJ Mike Storm. Huh.
So he described us as he was happy that we started the podcast. It feels honest and like a group of unhinged friends just being themselves. And this was an honest conversation we had last night. And I had another conversation from a little while ago being called unhinged, and I kind of got a little worked up being called unhinged, and I realized in the moment of being worked up for being called unhinged, I had to accept like if someone is like grabbing a bottle, if you're grabbing a bottle from someone calling you an alcoholic, you're probably a fucking alcoholic.
I mean, there's a lot of things worse than unhinged, but I understand where you're coming from. I definitely see where they're coming from, though, on the opposite end of the coin.
Hey, it be what it be, okay, homie? It be what it be.
Sometimes a spade's a spade, isn't that right?
That was going to be my original wrestling gimmick. I was going to be like this Undertaker, Kane, Mankind thing called Spades with a Z. I was going to wear a mask.
What kind of mask? Like a Mankind style almost?
No, it would be like lucha style mask, but I more so had like the logo figured out, not really the character design. And I had the name.
The CJ Star, if you will, of your wrestling origins. One day we'll do a discussion on our first wrestling characters. And
this is where the link is.
And I wanna ask you, because I know you got pretty busy this weekend. How was your weekend of wrestling, Mr. Albright?
You put the asterisks of wrestling.
I wanted to know because I haven't heard yet.
Well, it's you said I had a busy weekend, and I got to admit, I think the busyness of the weekend was the fact. By the way, did I get muted at all?
Not that I saw that go around.
Okay, that time I did switch windows. I didn't get muted. So we're still figuring out what the fuck's going on.
We're on a 50-50 mute rate.
I bought a good amount of mushrooms, and I've been realigned, and I feel so much fucking lighter in my head and my thoughts. Like, that's where the busyness was. But on Saturday, I drove literally... Fuck, Brampton's big. I drove like fucking 18 minutes from my house to go wrestle Bruce Thunderstein in Not a rematch. It's a rematch, but I earned the title shot last week, wrestled this week, so it's like part 2 of the match, and the son of a bitch literally made me slip on a banana peel. Not metaphorically, literally.
Why were there bananas at the venue? Who was munching?
It was his. He needed the energy drink. He's possibly getting into the produce business.
Jeez, potassium power Bruce Thunderstein? I don't know if I can handle that.
Well, he's his hardcore stuff is going into the home renovation division now.
That's a good that's a good division. Also, what the heck, man? You haven't played enough Mario Kart to dodge the banana peel? What's going on?
My feet are not wheels. I also wasn't playing Mario Kart looking for being aware of a banana.
Were you going for your clothesline?
Yeah, that makes sense. If I throw them into the ropes, Albright driver. If I go into the ropes, clothesline.
That makes sense why you wouldn't have saw it then. Your eyes were on the target there.
Yeah, I grabbed him across the shirt, choked him like Bart Simpson. He dropped the banana peel. Why was he eating during a match? Like, bring back the Ontario Athletic Commission is what I say.
He was carb loading. He was eating a bunch of pasta right before going out. That's what all the great athletes would do. And Bruce Thunderstein strikes me as a good athlete in that regard. I called him out and he says, "First, thanks for the shout out with a heart. And Van, thanks for reminding me I need to update a bunch of stuff." Good, because I'm excited to watch the music come back, the music streams come back. So I'm glad that I can I can inspire you. And I got a question here from Dupes over on YouTube. Van, what's on the TV today? And funny you should ask what's on the TV today, because I got it right here. There he is. It's 316 day, and I mentioned it at the start of the show, so I thought, what better than to throw on some "'Cause Stone Cold Said So." What? Stone Cold is fucking sick. Man had a monster truck. Man had a beer truck. Man had a Zamboni. He's super kick-ass. I know he's Mr. Albright's favorite. He's not my favorite, but he's one of my favorites. And without Stone Cold, where the hell would wrestling have gone? So 316 days funny as fuck because a bunch of like non-wrestling fans will be like coming up to you like, "I hear it's Stone Cold Day." Hell yeah, it's Stone Cold Day. What? There we go.
I worked by myself today, and I was very happy for that.
Oh, you didn't get any whats?
Hell no. I was surprised I didn't see more of that "Hell Yeah, Brother" like meme song that's been going around.
What meme song?
The hell yeah, brother. You haven't heard it?
No, that's something that even I'm not privy to.
Also, I just saw on Instagram, but I did wish him a birthday privately. Happy birthday, Mark Shaw, 41.
Happy birthday, Mark Shaw. Hell yeah. That's
brother.
That's somebody who in PWO one time I flipped a double bird to, and then he kneed me in the face really effing hard. I did not win the match, safe to say, after that, but I digress. Albright, I didn't wrestle this weekend, but can I talk to you about what I was watching this weekend? I got some things that I want to talk about. Is that something you'd be interested in hearing?
We can, but I'm going to check over to the Instagram chat right now. Shout out Matthew Grant saying, "Straight out of Mario, Bruce deep-throated a banana, can confirm." And I don't want to ruin the illusion, but there would be some trickery with that deep throating. I'm proud of Bruce's magic illusion work. Pizza Man said he just jumped on the Insta from Facebook. Shelly says, "Pizza Man." Pizza Man replies with "Shelly." Mike Jeffrey says, "OnlyVans?" ? That happens when I call out. I call it sick. Boris
sucks.
Corbros joined us.
We don't
Pizza
cheer
Man
for
said,
them.
"Hey Boris." Mike Jeffrey said, "Boris, my boy, counted out, joined." Canadian Jet just followed us on Instagram.
Hey, thank you. I wonder if Canadian Jet saw what the Instagram was on our feed, wherever it is that he may be watching it, and then realized, oh shit, I should follow this.
Because like
Sick.
some behind the scenes thing is the reason why, especially if you go on Facebook and you're friends with like the Landon Holden Albright account, you will see the Instagram portrait mode, vertical mode. But if you go to, because it's portrait, landscape, vertical, horizontal. I'm going fucking portrait and vertical, which is like two different. It's fucking algebra. It's fucking me up. I failed grade 10 math 3 goddamn times. Okay, not a joke. I did the exam the 4th time. I did not prioritize school. Let's not talk about that. The fucking resume says I graduate. Okay, that's all that fucking matters. No one checks your OSSD. But on the Facebook, once again, you get the portrait and the landscape mode, GTA Wire Facebook page. If you're watching on TV, this is why I joked about like the right and wrong video of widescreen, landscape, horizontal. I'm struggling. I need to like see it in my mind. Is great for
Portrait.
TV, but portrait and vertical is great if you're on your phone. Especially like Instagram doesn't change it, and most people, I have my screen locked in position all the time, and then apps just don't change easily. So
I'm a big screen lock guy as well. And when I was trying to get our cameras all sorted out earlier today, I had 2 cameras going trying to figure it out. I have my phone camera going and then me on the other one, just so I could space us out and figure how we would fit in this properly. Hey,
I do.
we got it there.
I do need to say, Canadian Jet did reply to you. He just recreated Instagram last week, so had to follow. We hope to be providing you a lot of content, clips, and such coming up.
Yes, because that's one thing that coming out of last week, we actually have cooked up. We made some highlights from the last stream, and also one thing that the stream has since educated me on is if we say the words clip it, it will generate clips for us automatically. So keep that in mind. If something goes down worth worth clipping. Sorry.
We're gonna be so annoying.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
No. I said we for the record.
Oh, okay. I never got to finish though what I was saying. The things that I got up to this weekend. Do you want to hear this? I know you were checking over on Instagram. We're 25 minutes in. Chat, what's up? How you doing? And we already talked about you slipping on a banana peel already.
Literally.
You killed Bruce, then you slipped on a banana peel.
I beat the shit out of that boy, and he's over on Instagram. He joined the feed. Hello, Melanie. Also,
hello everyone. But this weekend was pretty crazy for a lot of different things. You want to hear about it? You want to hear about it? First,
I do wish we had the LMFAO. So this is the thing. If it's a sound effect, Van probably put it in. If it's a video that just hijacks this, I probably put it in. That's where you know the difference between our styles. But I definitely the LMFAO song "Get Crazy," which I think was like the Jersey Shore theme, maybe. When you're like, "Oh no, what's crazy? Get crazy, get wild."
Definitely Jersey Shore on that one. Have you ever heard of Swamp Fest?
I saw it shit on in a vlog commentary video earlier today, so I did witness clips of Swamp Fest.
They were shitting on it?
I'll explain my weekly algorithm update after you introduce the fine fellas in the audience to it.
All right, folks.
For the record, fellas is gender non-specific.
Absolutely. Fellas, why am I saying it now?
Hey, it's gender non-specific. We don't have a chat. We don't have an audience. We have fellas.
I mean, I don't really need to introduce it. I'm going to let it speak for itself. But check this one out, you guys. This is Swamp Fest.
I thought the video was still gonna play while I open my drink.
Good time in there. So that's Swamp Fest. It is essentially BMX's Gathering of the Juggalos. And
It's X Games for amateurs.
I don't know. It's pretty gnarly. And it's pretty legit as well in that sense. And as I continue to talk, bro, what the?
Listen, we got a caller on line 1.
Welcome to the stream, our very first caller. Okay, motherfucker. I felt really good about my goatee earlier today. I liked how it was growing in, and then this motherfucker, fucking clean as shit, fucking shit, full stone, like better than Stone Cold. Fucking, I had a little bit of confidence today. The mushrooms worked so well this fucking weekend. Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hey fellas, it's the Pizza Man from Barrie, Ontario.
Hi, Pizza Man.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh, it's
going great.
Good.
How are you?
I was trying for the Jim the Anvil Nightheart, actually. Going for it.
You look like the
you
Anvil.
got it.
You got the build for the Anvil as well.
So we got 2 questions for you. Do you have something awesome to talk about or something that grinds your gears?
Something awesome to talk about, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Awesome! I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.
What do you want to talk about? Van's popping. I got some energy right now. We need that Blue Chew sponsorship just for the title because we are rock hard at the moment. What's something awesome you want to talk about, Pizza Man?
Well, something awesome to talk about is getting to see Van there last weekend there at where was he wearing that on there? Where did it go?
Ferris Lane.
I saw him at Barrie.
Always Ferris Lane.
Ferris Lane. Barrie. It's always Ferris Lane. It is. But no, I got to see him and I got some awesome T-shirts from him from somebody. Wink, wink. So I really appreciate that, guys.
Dude, we appreciate you, homie. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
You got any questions, concerns, or comments?
No, I was trying to mention last week about the lifting the poles by myself, and it's not trying to be a hero or anything like that. It's the awkwardness of doing it with somebody else.
For those who
I'm
missed
not
episode
trying to be
0,
a hero, but if you want to call me a hero, I'm not gonna correct you.
there's a clip coming to the Instagram feed which will break it down. This guy here is an absolute freak of an animal who solo carries ring posts.
Shelly replied with a pizza slice emoji and a bunch of laughing faces over on Instagram. Before we let you go, hey Van, check out the comments over there. I'm looking over at Instagram to see if we have any over there. But Pizza Man was the first person, and he actually used it through Instagram.
Hey, Pizza Man, you are the first caller in to the first episode of Van and Holden Tonight. That's crazy. And we got some love for you.
Awesome,
we
guys.
got DJ Mike Storm saying, how can a man called Pizza Man not be a hero? That's the facts. And as well, Dupes is even going wild. He's saying pizza, pizza, pizza. It's
Brother,
the chat was loving your call in, Pizza Man. So we thank you for joining us, friend.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for calling. I'm gonna tell the band to hit it. Hit it, band. Sorry, we can't afford anybody else at the moment. At the moment, that is. But Mr. Albright, you got muted again. Are you changing tabs on me? You're still muted, Mr. Albright. Come on.
We learning. What I learned was you don't get unmuted automatically. You get muted automatically, but it's when you're in tabs in the same window. So if you do a different window, you don't get muted. But you played something else, and it cut me off like a moil doing a circumcision. I have to shoehorn what I was looking up to get that in there, and you shooed Pizza Man away a little too early, I gotta say.
What were you shooing in? You were looking something in? Looking something up? Oh, what do we got here? Honestly, yeah, that works.
We need to get a clip of Pizza Man holding a ring at the next one and have that playing underneath it. Create a reel.
I can likely arrange something like that. All right, I need to know because Sports Center man Nana 2413 says I've been a Holden fan since before Backyard Pro Wrestling. Backyard Pro, the show that I almost auditioned for. I don't have a lot of regrets. Not auditioning was a big one.
I have a regret for taking myself out of the rest of the seasons. And also trying to help a couple people get booked that have blocked me since then because they're a fucking pussy. But we don't need to name names here because we're talented enough. So, I hope that means... I hope that means I didn't add the gunshot one. The gunshot one would have worked there. But I was actually looking up the Backyard Pro thing. Oh yeah, because we made a joke and I had to look up El Grande XL or El Gringo XL. And I put it on my Instagram story over the weekend. But yeah, Backyard Pro was you can see mental health issues developing during the pandemic. And
for a lot of people.
So I wrestled myself. I put a short up there, but shout out Fuerza and Vertigo. A lot of work on Vertigo's end, but I'm putting the original Backyard Pro clip up and then running around with it. Backyard wrestling is not for me, but I don't also shit on backyarders. So, but thank you. What was that name again?
It was a mouthful. It was Sport It was Spot Center Nana dash Nana 2413 specifically who had that one in there.
Over on YouTube, so probably on my account. But we do have 3-1 viewers on the GTA Wire versus a Holden account because I want to be pushing the GTA Wire account a little more. Did you catch up on all of the comments over here?
Not even close. Here's this one. What would Van's Backyard Pro character be? Well, I fucking hinted at it at the start if you're listening. CJ Star. I don't know how I hinted at it at the start and we're already back here again. I thought it would be a topic for a different episode. But what's CJ Star? He's the fourth member of 3 Count. From WCW, obviously Sugar Shane, Shannon Moore, Evan Courageous. Not including Tank Abbott. We're not including Tank Abbott, but CJ Star, he would have been the fourth member of 3 Count. That's what the Backyard Pro character would have been. And yeah, a lot of people showing love for it. Carnage saying Backyard Pro's a magical thing. You're right. You're right. And when it comes back, I'm going to get involved. Whether they like it or not, I will Enzo myself and have a front row ticket if I have to. There you go.
You should create Backyard Am.
Pro-Am?
But like it's backyard amateur wrestling instead of backyard pro wrestling.
Hey, they're doing that now. That was Hogan's thing before he passed away, was that Real American RAF. Yeah. And it's like it's supposed to be the UFC of mat wrestling, and that's crazy to me. I think that's awesome. Where was that 10 years ago?
Did you see the dude from Authors of Pain that had like a bare knuckle fighting thing, and then he just cut a promo where he said "motherfucker" every third word?
Hey, sometimes you just gotta MF for every third word. I understand it. I know where he's
hit that from. Nickelback. That man's my hero.
I need a hero, man. And you got the spike. Yeah, that's a classic right there.
It almost was gonna be because I got it in my head, the lyrics. I'm like, I hope that, and I had to skip forward a little bit, but I almost put on the Enrique Iglesias "I Could Be Your Hero" one, but that's a little too sultry. This is Van and Holden tonight, not Van and Holden later on tonight.
I don't disagree, but
Listen, we got a caller on line 1.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you from?
Hello, first time caller, long time listener. What's going on, boys?
Why are you squinting at the screen, Van?
I couldn't see. I couldn't read that name there. It was just 3 capital letters. I think that says Taco. What is
it?
Who's
Easy
that?
Easy now. You're just butthurt because I didn't give you your big introduction last Saturday.
You're right, I am. You MFer. Speaking of MF for every third word, that's exactly what I'm butthurt about right now. What's up, Mr. All Caps TCO?
I am just sitting here with my wife. We are watching television, and actually, I'm going to pose a question to you guys here. All right?
Oh shit!
I just can't help but be a podcast host myself here. So
I do it all the time. I feel bad every time I do it, but it happens.
Mike is not able to record this week for Counted Out with Mike and Tyler, and my wife has said to me, "Hey, maybe I'll come and record and be your co-host this week." Now I love my wife with all my heart. But there's a lot of things that she knows a lot of stuff about. She is very smart, just as smart as she is beautiful, as a matter of fact. Right? That's nice, wasn't it?
Clip that.
But other than a very short period of time where Ronda Rousey was in the WWE, she doesn't know a thing about wrestling. But I do think that this could be a fun twist to Count It Out with Mike and Tyler. So I'm looking for recommendations of topics that I could talk to my wife about in the world of professional wrestling that would be entertaining for the listeners of Count It Out with Mike and Tyler. Cheap plug, please subscribe on YouTube at Count It Out 7.
Great
Ah.
archive of guests, by the way, from local independent wrestlers like ourselves to, I believe you had Eric Bischoff on, correct?
Eric Bischoff, Matt and Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, Diamond Dallas Page,
TJ and Natty.
TJ and Natty. Yes, absolutely.
You guys have been featured on Chris Van Vliet's feed.
We were, which was super, super cool. And yeah, so thank you for putting us over.
Yeah, my mind's been stirring since he's asked this question. Albright, do you have any answer you want to jump ahead with first?
I want to just to be kitty appearance. I want just to be direct for anyone commenting. Also, give us topics for Tyler to discuss with his gorgeous wife. I want to just
Lucy the cat.
Producer side of me, when you mentioned you were next to your wife, I had the question of A, what are you guys watching together? And B, I want your wife to give us something that grinds her gears.
Oh, you wanna grind? You wanna spill some tea on? I don't know if there's any. I don't know if there's anything that she can say on that one.
I think we would have to be talking all night.
All right.
A lot of gear grinding there. Gotta go to the mechanic.
All right.
We currently have Hell's Kitchen Marathon on television right now. We were watching Two Broke Girls a little bit earlier on Netflix, and I'm trying to convince her to fire up some Jurassic Park on the PlayStation because I like watching her build some parks while I work on some podcast stuff and guide her. That's our little routine there.
I love that. First off, not so fond of you currently, TCO, but I love all that what you just said, and I do want to provide an answer to your question. Your what should we cover? This is me, the listener. This is what I would be interested in possibly hearing. It would be cool to see you show her the hits of the Tony Storm Mariah May feud from AEW, including the promos and segments, some of the best women's wrestling in the past 10 years, I would say.
Fair enough. And she does like Ronda Rousey, who did show up to see Tony Storm last night. There is a tie-in.
There's a tie-in. There's a carry forward with it, and yeah, I think that's some good shit, pal.
I can see the look on her face right now, and if I can read her mind, it would probably be, "What the fuck is a Tony Storm?"
Something timeless. Let's just say that's all.
Timeless. Badass. Fantastic character, absolutely.
And just in case you want to just fucking throw that in the trash, Canadian Jet over on YouTube says one thing it could be. You could get her to watch suggested matches from the past and see what she thinks of them, especially Mick versus Taker inside Hell in a Cell. I believe that's
last night.
I believe that's 98.
So we were discussing this yesterday, and she said, "I'll do the top 7 moments in wrestling history." And when I was finished laughing, because that's a very tall task to take on for a novice in the wrestling world, she chat GPT'd it, and one of the things on there was Mick Foley and Undertaker's Hell in a Cell. So.
Hey, it's not always wrong.
You mentioned Eric Bischoff really quick, and I want to tell this story because it's the one time I think that my wife actually understood like what I do is kind of cool. We were watching the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix.
Okay.
Ooh,
and Eric Bischoff very promptly featured on that. And she was like into it. She was like, "Oh man, like this Bischoff guy, like he should have won. He should have beat Vince. He was kicking his ass." And I turned to her and said, he was on my podcast. And it was the first time I think she was genuinely impressed with what I did, not just wife like supportive. Like it was like, really? So that's my counted out podcast.
I'm just happy because in that tone I like joking when people are leaned over of going like, you look like you're about to ask someone, "Do you come here often?" Of while you were like, "Well, he's been on my podcast." I'm like, I've never heard a pickup line towards someone's wife before, but apparently it worked. So like, congrats. I would say because Mrs. Wolf, I don't want to put any homework on you of watching all these promos, full matches. Like, yeah, like I would love to just see. I can't wait to listen to the podcast first off because I love interesting dynamics like that, especially non-wrestling people. So I want to hear like the dynamic of because you also have a badass collection. There's a and your collection isn't just figures. It's like collectibles, moments you were there, Independence in Ontario to Mania stuff. Like I want to know how she felt about like being introduced to that, and even though it is hidden away in like a boiler room, basically, how like
so when he's talking about my collectibles, it's the garbage that you say I have. That's the like.
See, save it for the pod. Save it for the pod.
I know you guys are getting all the good stuff. Shit.
We're teasing it. We're teasing it because
That's
you can
it.
find Count It Out 7 on Instagram, Spotify, podcast feeds everywhere, YouTube. The clips are fucking great. You are on the game with clips.
We are working on it. We try very hard. Mike and I have we've got a pretty good thing going on, and it's just fun. And when I told my wife, I was sitting on the can when I got your StreamYard invitation because I tried this new chicken place called Juicy Bird's Chicken. And I got this spicy chicken sandwich. Oh my God, worth it. Whatever I just went through was worth it. It was so good. But I came out and my wife was like, "What are you doing? Are you doing wrestling stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, my friends are on a thing. They invited
Everything.
me
We're on everything.
on everything." And then she was like, "Oh, who?" And I was like, "Oh, like Van Landon." And then we call you the dog guy because you had the mask that looked like Max's my dog Max, right? So it's like that's the reference to her. I'm like, Holden and Holden and Van, but Max the dog guy. So you're over in my house.
I don't remember if it had to be season 2 of Van and Holden in the evening, but that came on your porch.
Okay, I know you guys did something because that's when you were here and my dog was humping Mike.
Yes, he was.
Mike enjoyed some of the adult beverages, and it's an animal, but like, let's not make the joke I want to make in my head about consent. But what happened though is we were a guest at your house, and we were on the patio, and then we're like, okay, what's a day? Thursdays are good for Thursday 7:00. Let's fuck. So there is like TCO property that established this. You were literally our grounding.
There we go. And I believe I'm on an unaired episode of Van and Holden in the Morning as well.
To be
there's some stuff with that. Okay, there's Van and Holden archives.
There's a lot of Van and Holden stuff. I love it.
From the vault. Yes. Yes. And
we have until June to catch up on stuff, okay?
Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with a teaser.
One more suggestion from the chat. Show our 80s wrestlers and guess their age because age at the time specifically.
I was thinking about even like showing her pictures of like old wrestlers and being like, what's their name?
That's a good one.
See, I'm fucked up. I was gonna be like alive or dead.
Oh, you got a pop from the wife on that one.
Alive or dead, bonus points of an over under of 37.
Yeah, fair. That depends on what year we're talking about there, right?
Those prime years, pre-2009, motherfuckers dropping every 3 weeks. Couldn't induct them all in the Hall of Fame because it was so quick.
That's it, man. That was some crazy.
You got wellness
shit.
Policy and death announcements. That's all WWE.com news was. And TNA spoilers for a few months.
I feel like I should, there's a Chris Benoit joke to be made here that I'm just not going to find. I'm just not going to find it, but it's there just for everybody.
Okay, before you go, because I do, I respect your opinion. There's a Chris Benoit Hard Knocks DVD, but also the Eddie Guerrero Story DVD. Ooh. It's on Facebook Marketplace in Brampton for $50 for the pair. Ooh. I don't need it at the moment, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy it.
They're fan. I have both of them somewhere in my boiler room there. They're the garbage room. Yeah, sorry, the garbage room. My mistake. my mistake, sweetheart.
I want. Oh my god! Now I want social footage of you going through the trash with her, but it's your collectibles that are legitimately rare and expensive.
Yeah, but like this is a chair from WrestleMania 18. Get rid of it. Oh, we could probably sell it.
I think I told you that. Like, babe, we have enough chairs in the basement. Like, why do we need more?
You're just looking at that logo and just going, Yep, you can just get this at Costco for $15.
I will say though, you do have a good time anytime that you've seen the WWE live because we went to a couple shows together.
Only with alcoholic beverages.
Yes, oh yeah.
Which helps.
Well, I got blackout drunk at SummerSlam 2019, and she had to take care of me a little bit there. That
Good
was a rough-
partnership. Good part. I
that
also
was a
had to
rough
put
go.
over. I love the fact that she hasn't appeared on camera, but also the audio quality is so fucking good. It's like a god mic, so it is like it's like a bit going on.
Yeah, she's not coming on camera, but she's definitely if there's a comment to be had to take a jab at me, she's gonna jump on it. To death do us part, absolutely.
So she hasn't and doesn't want to come on camera. Have you? Is there footage of you coming on camera? Is my question.
Well, okay, 2006 was a wild time.
Yeah, all the wellness policies and the depression, you got to work it out. You got to work it out.
100%.
I'm going to say goodbye to you before I get us kicked off of one of these platforms. We're already off of
100%.
X, so
maybe in a week or two I might jump back on because I got a big announcement I want to talk about to the listeners.
What do you got to
another teaser?
It's gonna be happening. It's gonna be happening in the middle of June. Middle of June.
Middle of June.
And I want to talk to you guys specifically about this one as well.
Is there a contract in the mail? Is there a FedEx? Are you firing me like Bischoff to Stone Cold?
Well, you know, Mr. Landon's been he's been pushing my patience a little bit over in Barrie Wrestling there. So I might have something in mind I might want to propose to you guys. But I gotta dot some I's and cross some T's first before we get there. But maybe to be continued on this conversation.
Dun dun dun.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
All right. And give a shout out one more time where they can find your content, Tyler.
We're really going on the YouTube hard right now. If you could give us a subscribe at Counted Out with the number 7, all one word, number 7. Greatly appreciate that. We are doing the best that we can and just having fun along the way. So check us out. If you don't like it, whatever. Thanks for checking us out.
Hell yeah, Tyler. Thanks for hopping on. We'll chat with you real soon. Be safe and hear you soon, Mrs. Wolf.
Oh, hell yeah, boys. Happy 316.
Oh,
yeah, hell yeah. What? Huh? What?
Listen, we got a caller on line 1.
Hello. Who is joining us right now? Caller name and location. He may have stepped away from his phone.
We got a blank phone. Quick, everybody. Talk to him while he's not here.
Hello.
Oh,
can you hear me?
caller, what's your name and where are you calling from tonight?
Hello, first time caller, long time listener. Congratulations, guys. My name is Randy C. Yes, that's me. And I'm very disappointed in my mic right now, but I'm trying to call in real quick because I'm congratulating 2 amazing people on their first live stream taking calls. I'm really excited, even for you, Van. But Brandon, Brandon Holden. What am I calling you today? Brandon.
Just a reminder, Van gave you shit for that. I talked about it off air. He mentioned that on air, and then I got a phone call going, "Oh, it was funny what you mentioned, huh?"
I thought it was funny.
Van, thank you actually for pointing that out. That is a very good thing that I should have. I take that advice and I appreciate you a lot. But congratulations, guys. I just want to say congratulations on doing this now and getting your first time callers in like this. Always appreciate listening to you. I'm really excited to hear Mr. Wolf's announcement. Big fan of Tyler Wolf and Counted Out and what he does. But more importantly, as well right now, I'm very proud of you too. Thank you guys for doing what you do. And I'm sorry my mic sucks.
Plug your stuff because I just took the hat off. But plug your stuff and where you can listen to me and Tyler attempt to do some weird opinion trivia because it wasn't trivia.
No, it wasn't trivia. But hi, my name is Randy, and my co-host as well as Eric Blondone. We are on the draw on TSN Radio every Thursday night, TSN 690, 11 p.m. right after everything. We talk a little about, mostly about WWE. We talk a little about other wrestling, have the interviews, so on and so forth. We try to be a little different, and we enjoy it. So go listen to us. Our YouTube is at Draw Straws Raw. That's our Raw review. It's currently on in a couple of minutes, but that's us. But again, thank you
And
guys. You guys excited?
Before we let you go, you got to give us something awesome in your past week or something that grinds your gears. Give us one of those before you go.
What really grinds my gears? Well, I'll tell you this.
What really grinds my gears?
Yes, this is what's really grinding my gears. People that ignore plumbing.
Oh no! All right. Have a great night, Randy. We'll talk to you soon.
Love you. I'm gonna call back next week too. You guys are amazing. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
That was a private phone call conversation. Let's go over to the Instagram comments. We got Shelly saying Tyler, Pizza Man saying TCO, Pizza Man, I got topics, let's say slices. Go back to this is Brendan Archives to listen to some of the slices from the Pizza Man. Shelly says, Van, don't make me hit you with my ring hammer. Be nice. She's too far away from me. I think you can when you get to be shitty, you're far enough away from her that she can't catch up.
I can hop that barricade better than anybody else, so I know I have a good run at least.
Brian Weiss at Weiss shot me. You should have Shelly on Count It Out. It should be Brian and Shelly, and then Tyler and okay, Tyler, if you're still listening to this, clip this. I will make a newlywed style game of TCO and Mrs. Wolf versus Brian and Shelly. I don't know what the topics will be, but we will host it. It won't be a Van and Holden tonight, but it will be GTA Wired's newlywed game with people that are not newlywed. So you guys are either going to be successful or fail. Pizza Man says Shelly and Brian couples now on the pod. Oh, so I skipped it. Me and Brian, just two big dudes with fucking facial hair having the same thoughts. Not hateful thoughts, though. That sometimes happens with our skin color. Brian says, I don't think I am that interesting, but Shelly has some stories. Pizza Man says, mystery person, Randy, hopping the barricade champion, Van Landon.
Hey, thank you.
We have another one, which has motivated me for the better or worse of continuing on the videos. But this is what I'm supposed to be directing it. Brian Weiss says, hi guys, Matthew Grant, the kiss bit for the callers is killing me. And Bruce Thunderseen was here momentarily. I didn't show it, but it's there.
Hey, I love it. It's we've already had 3 callers tonight. That's 3 more than last week. So that's effing huge, you guys.
You want to know what that really is? You want to know what that really is?
Proof of concept.
Awesome! I came to play.
And you got muted again. Oh, is he back? Okay, there he is. There he is.
Remember to call in, hop over to Instagram and send a DM.
And we're just about the 1 hour mark, which means we're about to go to the war zone. So put the fucking kids to bed. It's it's fucking getting crazy here in a second, folks. I thought that On God was fucking Ass Man that you're about to play. That's what it started sounding like at the start. What up, Skullmaster?
Yo!
Tyler versus Van? You want me to fight Tyler? Easy. Is that AJ Lee? That phone video you're showing? What phone video we were showing? Dupes wants to know what happened to the plumbing. I don't know. Carter Eve is saying that things are lit. Yeah, you know.
I thought that said UT.
That says lit, my friend. And Jet saying bye, Holden. Where are you going? Where are you going, Holden? Are you leaving?
It's not only Vanya. We're just entering the war zone. We're entering hour 2, which means this can stop at any moment. But you guys are helping us tick along. What the fuck did we do for the last hour? Like, that flew by.
I haven't even finished talking about Swamp Fest. We got interrupted. So let's be honest. I still have 2 topics I haven't even got to yet. But no, you're absolutely right. That hour did fly by, and thanks so much that you guys are.
Jet was talking about my mic cutting out.
Yeah,
It's not cutting out. I just keep getting fucking muted. And there is appropriate time. If StreamYard,
I hate how
You know what really grinds my gears?
why is this growing legs? This is growing legs that it shouldn't be.
I don't even know if I'm muted anymore, and I had to think there of how can I check.
No,
And I
you're
checked
good. You're
before I
good.
started fucking talking.
You're good.
If this had automatic censorship or something, and it muted me during some of my dumb fucking jokes. There's a clip. I saw a clip on a reel of what's it called? It was a guy making a joke, and then he's like, "But we're not hateful. It's just not my fault that the funniest joke is gonna get me canceled. So I'm just not gonna say anything anymore, and I'm just gonna be like this, just."
Man, we're getting.
I'm very jealous about what I'm seeing in your life. It looks like your pants are on fire, brother.
Hey, I need to talk about this because the Draw Straws Raw says that Hot Wheels is the next major sponsor for Swamp Fest. Just saying. And that is nuts to me. That Hot Wheels is sponsoring it. I know that all the other major guys, you got your Monster Energy, you got your this and that. But Swamp Fest is its own. Swamp Fest is huge. We played the video earlier. I may have to play it again just for anybody new who's freaking tuned in because it was so long ago. But Swamp Fest, like I said, it's like BMXing, skateboarding's gathering in the Juggalos. It's wild. Seemingly no rules. It just happened this past weekend. The clips coming out are absolutely nuts. Albright, if you and me just had a much easier, no restriction life that we could just, go and do something on the drop of a whim, is Swamp Fest something you'd be interested in?
Everything you said, except for on a whim, our life is basically what you started that comment with, for the record. Imagine if we just did things that people always said they wanted to do or dreamt of, and possibly we could get hurt or die. Oh, you mean pro wrestling? Yeah, and pay a lot for decent training and not make that money back probably.
Drywall companies and people named Kyle should be sponsoring Swamp Fest. Hey, he's not far off. He's not far off.
Play the clip again so any new viewers can see it.
Swamp Fest is like Boots and Hearts without country music, only camping. Guys, this is for everyone who didn't see it. Wait, that's the wrong button. Sorry. Sorry.
And they're also nowhere near each other.
Nuts, eh?
So I didn't know that there was mud events when I saw the little clip I saw.
Okay, because everything's in the mud.
So what my algorithm is now is I've watched a lot of like daily vloggers and such, and one passed away back in November. Shout out Adam the Woo and a bunch of his friends, vlogging compatriots, people inspired by him. They have been doing a lot of content, and there's a channel, and every now and then I kind of like break it down of like you're either the entertainer or the critic, and the entertainer can live without the critic, but the critic can't live without the entertainer because a commentator needs something to comment on. A creator's just gonna fucking create. And there's a YouTube channel, and it's like a little 50-50 because I do think he wants to tell people it's not a easy and mentally healthy lifestyle to be a daily or near daily vlogger. But he goes about it in a way that's very demeaning and belittling. But it's called passing through production. And like he means well, but anytime I hear someone go, well, I'm not saying don't, I'm like, you're kind of a bitch because you are saying that sort of. And like, hey, I'm sorry it comes off this way, but like I'm just looking out for people. But then at the end of the day, a creator is going to create, a commentator is going to commentate, but a commentator can't commentate if something doesn't get fucking created. So many goddamn C words. Fuck.
That was an alliteration C word scramble, if you will.
There was, and I'll end it with this, just a button. I heard the line once that a critic is someone that goes to the battlefield and shoots the survivors.
Okay. I think that's a pretty decent little quote there. I like that. Especially that describes the nostalgia critic specifically. That motherfucker. Going back to just Boots and Hearts, because I also want to hear because you said you had somebody hating on it in your algorithm, but Swampfest is like Boots and Hearts without the country music, only camping. You're right, it's actually metal music, and the mosh pits there are insane. And actually, yeah, it's not your normal mosh pit there. DJ Mike Storm talking about Swampfest says this is just X Games, but no one is drug tested before they do a run. Facts. Draw Straws Raw says Swampfest, where you can be a juggalo and get a tetanus shot all in one place. One place, all caps. And my dyslexic ass almost read One Piece, but it's not. It's one place. I had to really think about that. Sounds fun. It does sound fun. Come on. And then Dupes is saying we need live interviews from Van at Swampfest. He's talking about Channel 5. He wants me to go down Channel 5 style and fucking interview people. That would be effed up, but if there's anyone here who could do it, I know I'm the man for it. But that's Swampfest, and yeah, that was this weekend. It was pretty fucking gnarly, and it's not out of the realm of possibility of things I may do eventually, because like the Mockingbird call in the Hunger Games, Swampfest. I just see fucking posts from it, and it's like the same attraction call. That's what happens. And then somebody saying yes interviews. I could probably say 60% of the audience wears Crocs. I will bring and set up a Croc charm booth. Albright hates Crocs. We know how it is.
I don't hate it. I'm just I'm trying to be more like morally strong and say no to things. And Crocs is number one on my list.
Hey, that's fine.
I say no to Crocs way easier than no to drugs.
Well, that's because Crocs don't make you look cool.
Okay. That's a great segue for the record.
Please.
I did have this topic, but I didn't put it into fruition. But I'm at an age now that most of my friends and peers want a smoking section.
Want a smoking section?
Yes.
Smoking section. Okay.
Yeah. So I had a friend, because a lot of us have smoking section. We're about to have one right now. We're on hour 2. We're in the war zone.
We're in the war zone. I'm gonna make a different media asset as one would that will signify when we are clearly and distinctively in the war zone, and not just a sound effect, perhaps, but a real.
Already know what the video is going to be. We got that double countdown right now. I just found a place for that first half of the countdown. It'll debut when we hit the war zone next week. The video will debut. I will send you a rough copy tonight.
That's a tall task, but I look forward to it. I'm anticipating it. But the lines are still open. Keep that in mind, folks. Call into the show. Send a DM to GTA Wire over on Instagram. We'll get you the lines to call in. But Albright, what are you trying to show me here?
So we'll get to that in a minute. Another day in the life of Brampton driving. But what's it called? So my friend came back from Indonesia. We were hanging out, and she mentioned how like everyone smokes there. And like cigarettes, because drugs are like really illegal out east. And I was like, I think I could rule the world if I was allowed to smoke inside a coffee shop. And she's like, no, they're smoking in like a nightclub and just everywhere outside. I'm like, I know what I said. I wholeheartedly believe if I could smoke a cigar or a joint in a Starbucks at 2 p.m. or a diner at 5 a.m., I will be the A plus 110% like perfect version of myself.
Okay.
So
I'm
then
with you.
I posted on my Instagram story. Bunch of people comment places you can smoke, you can't smoke, whatever. I reiterate: Tim Hortons, Starbucks at 1 p.m, diner at 5 a.m. If I could just have like a black coffee, waiting for some sort of big breakfast, and I just have a fucking joint. Brother, I'm fucking on a different plane.
And that plane is arriving on time, let's just say.
It might be a little late. It might be a little like, let's be honest, it might be delayed.
Well, I mean, it's something.
Oh, so I forgot. Now what I do want to show you. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I forgot we're competing with Raw, and so we got Raw spoilers in the chat. Guys, Brock and Seth, Brock and Obafemi. So fans, thank you for sticking with us tonight for your Monday night Raw.
We're in a different Monday Night Wars at the moment, but I want to bring up, I live in Brampton.
Bring it up.
I don't look like it, but I drove by this Friday on my way to Costco after work.
Uh-oh. Not the 401. Here we go. You drove past this? No audio. We're talking. Uh-oh. Right underneath. He tried to freaking Fast and the Furious underneath that.
This is 741, dude.
Yeesh. You drove past that?
So I drove by like 9 o'clock.
Man, there's kids on that bus.
Dude, that was like the fucked up part of like, so this is going on. I'm driving by. There's a bunch of people pulled over. There's cause fire. There are a bunch of children just still sitting in that bus an hour later because they're like trying to figure it out.
What do you do? That bus takes you home. What are you supposed to do? Yeah.
No, this is to go to school. Like guys they didn't get to school that day. 7:41 a.m., brother.
Okay, facts. My bad. Why was I thinking 7:40 fucking at night? Stupid ass.
But there's also this isn't the only bus incident in Brampton recently.
Oh god.
Do you know about the transit bus situation?
The transit bus situation? No, I do not.
So once again,
excited to see. I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited to see.
I don't remember if I drove by this like later on, or I don't know if I did this later on or not, but if you, why is this not playing?
Does this one have audio? No, it's working. Oh,
it doesn't have audio, like real audio. So I have it muted anyways, but watch this. This plaza's around the corner. I went to school like back here.
We're getting closer to geotagging. Oh gosh. Oh
Dude,
man, and that's like one of them Caterpillar buses with the extendo. What the hell?
This is why we get along, because we have like phrases that aren't normal.
We
but
do
like
not
legitimately
buses
just
up
doesn't
here.
realize it's a fucking red light for him. Hits a car, misses a couple cars there, hits a giant snowbank into an actual, like, it didn't get into the plaza fully, but like this was like fucking 2 weeks ago.
Bro, that's insane. And that bus literally has slinky capabilities, bro.
It's unfortunate that people are correct about Brampton driving. We do have the highest insurance rates for reasons. It's not a reason.
Man, what's with all the bus accidents, man? That's some crazy bus type of stuff.
And like it's like multiple different types of buses. You got a school bus and then that.
Just yeah, be safe on the roads in Brampton, clearly, apparently. And DJ Mike Storm says that car accident makes him feel better about his. That we can respect.
Once again, Mike, whenever you're ready, call in and let us know full details of what happened. We're glad you're doing okay, going back to streaming tomorrow.
And he says that's like if construction people could drink on Fridays like the old days, we would have things done faster. We would. We would. We fucking would. Is that all your Brampton driving updates that you got for me? Because I got another thing that I want to talk about.
Yes, but I'll pop over to Instagram real quick. Pizza Man says that's wild, Swamp Fest. Shelly says goon night, guys, closing up shop here and going home. Oh, she was watching us live at work. Thank you so much for joining us, Miss Shelly. But she did say goon night, and like I'm in a centered piece, and I don't think you're gonna be like just watching Stone Cold tapes for the rest of the day. So this is adorable. I gotta share screen this. I gotta show the what's it called? I gotta show these little fucking in love birds over on the GTA Wire Instagram account.
Who's in love birds?
So Shelly said she's going home.
Okay.
Shelly says, "Good night, guys. Closing up shop here and going home."
Okay.
And Brian goes, "Can't wait to see you, Shelly."
And
she did
cute.
correct it to good night.
Yes, she knew you were gonna fucking take it and run with it, so she had to correct her fucking self.
I'm just taking and jerking. I'm normal. It's not anything crazy.
You're not running, but
I don't use it like fucking a bop it. I'm not like twist it, pull it, spit on it. I sometimes like
we're not going back to the Roblox conversation from last week, but we are in the war zone, so anything can fucking happen here.
I'm so excited to do that that video now.
Oh, motherfucker. And just going back to what you were just saying, though, before I switch gears here and talk about my next little thing that I wanted to bring up. Draw Straws Raw says, I'm actually more scared in a car in Brampton than downtown Toronto. Which,
yeah,
I guess. Downtown Toronto, you're just not moving. You're not
That's what I was
moving
going to say. Like, you're going 1 mile in 39 minutes.
Straight up. The longest
like drop something from a fucking plane, then a bus hits you.
I had the longest exit out of there trying to leave after Metallica a while back. Nice, you got the classic white monster. Sick. Fuck yeah, that's one of these.
I did start out with the Pepsi Zero, and shout out Robbie Hollywood drove Boris, Travis Moore, and himself home. Oh, happy belated birthday to Travis Moore also.
Happy belated birthday, Travis.
He drove them home, and I was at Costco, and I grabbed a 24 pack of Monster because they were on sale for like $35, and then picked up also a bunch of Pepsi Zeros. I asked Robbie because he was driving, "Do you drink Monsters?" He goes, "No." That boy will soon. he's still young. And then Travis was like, I do. I was like, here, toss it to the kid. And I was like, do you want a Pepsi Zero? I was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then Boris wasn't there yet. So I was like, oh, do you guys know if Boris drinks energy drinks or Pepsi? And it's like, no, I don't know. It's like, here's one of each. If whatever he doesn't want, you guys take it at least. And Boris, like, I was like, do you drink energy drinks? No. Do you want a Pepsi Zero? No. Okay, get home safe, Boris.
Classic. Speaking of the Hollywood star, nice new set of gear on him. I wonder who designed it.
I wonder when he designed it. And when he said he would.
I wonder what the timeline between asked to completion was on that one. But let me switch gears real quick. Because
switching gears, not talking about grinding gears.
No, we aren't. So
can't wait to post the clip of Tyler asking his wife, "Do you grind?"
Clip it. No, you talked about your weekend. I've started to talk about mine. And I briefly touched on it on episode 0, aka the pilot episode. But I'm back and I'm bringing him up again. Harry Styles. Anything new or relevant Harry Styles related that you can possibly think of, Mr. Holden / Brendan?
I figured it out a little too late, but if people are kind of new to the Van and Holden universe, Van has an obsession with a certain kind of show. So I'm guessing that's what you're talking about.
We're going to talk about his appearance on Saturday Night Live because he just released his new album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, which, for the record, and if the comments want to back up my theory here, I was going to set up a little game show for Mr. Albright where I would play like a 5-second clip of the song and he would have to guess the title, sort of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style for that new album. So let me know if that's something you guys would want to see next week on Van and Holden Tonight. But it's not happening tonight, so don't get your fucking hopes up because I didn't set shit up for it. Instead, we're talking about his SNL appearance, which I did set something up for. Okay? Everyone's talking about it, and if you haven't seen it, you're about to. This is a big one. So, if you're just listening to us, direct your eyes for the man himself, Mr. Harry Styles, on SNL.
I loved it because what's better than kissing all the time? Which I don't actually do. I don't want to kiss all the time. I mean, sometimes kissing can be great, if you're really good at it and you're a good person. Or if you have a tight little bum. Hey, Ben.
Hey.
What are you doing up here?
Well, you said tight little bum. So where's my kiss?
Come on, Ben. Everyone knows there's nothing little about that thing. You're hauling a damn wagon back there.
Facts.
Whatever, come in. Now that's queer bacon.
And all I can say is I love Harry Styles. Well, that's not all I can say, but that's what I'm going to start with all I can say with.
Is that tall Ronald from Harry Potter looking son of a bitch somebody?
That's Please Don't Destroy Boys. But he joined the cast, so I guess that means they're not doing any Please Don't Destroy videos anymore, but whatever. But we love Harry Styles. We love a nice hetero consensual male-on-male little kiss on the lips. There's nothing against it, especially when it's kiss all the time, disco occasionally. Albright, you're a big fan of the disco emoji, so this album is right up your alley, my friends.
Right before we get to this, I do want to point out We have gotten spam messages on Twitch, which means we're doing something right.
Jeez. Okay. Spam messages.
And shout out Mr. Cavante. Last time I saw him at PWO, he was a tired boy.
I hope he got some sleep then. Jeez. Okay. But okay. Just because we're looking at the chat here, Carnegie, she's backing me up here. It says finally watched the Harry Styles SNL. Holden guesses Harry. So that's an idea that people are into. It's Kevin saying so, dudes. And then you're right. What the heck is this? This is ridiculous. Okay, regardless.
Slight hiccup there. Slight hiccup.
Yeah, I can't believe that. So you're right. We're doing something right. Okay.
So we just got removed from Facebook, and I think it's because of that clip.
We got removed from Facebook, so now we're down 2. Folks, we started at 8 tonight. We're down to 6 already. Well, yeah. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes on my end, folks. So bear with us, as who knows if we're even still
We're in the
live
war
for you guys.
zone.
We're in the war
we lasted
zone.
an hour and a half.
Yeah, before we started getting kicked off of shit. F you, Facebook.
In fairness, it is still on my private personal Facebook. So,
and it's still on YouTube, so we're still good there. It's still on Twitch.
Still on Twitch. Still on Instagram.
Twitch is the real deal anyway. Hey.
Yeah, I would have thought Instagram is the one that would have taken it down.
I'm shocked Facebook got it. And of course it was on just the GTA Wire Facebook. You guys are getting the little production note here.
If people are watching this on my Facebook, it's not set to public, so we're not seeing the comments from them.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I can't believe that. As if. Man, okay, well, good to know. We're learning things here. You want to get that?
Sure. DJ Mike Storm commented, so I'll be a call-in for next week. Sign up the cables for my stream after doing some moving around. I should also have a conclusion to the whole story by then. By the way, dyslexia, almost read that as concussion.
I almost read that as concussion as well.
And we're Meta is finally like, brother, you guys are streaming long enough. We're still on I believe that's the Holden Instagram account.
Yes.
But not GTA Wire, not Facebook at all. 2 of them are down.
Facebook
We're at
is
8
gone,
viewers
folks.
though. So we're doing something right. We got 5 over on Twitch and 3 on YouTube.
So thank gosh. YouTube, Twitch, and 1 Instagram. Still, however, we lost the other Instagram. Stay tuned to see if the other Instagram goes down. The other Facebooks went down. We are dying here one at a time. We're losing streams one by one, folks. All because I showed a clip of 2 men. All because I showed a clip of 2 men kissing. They're shutting us down. They're censoring us. They're fucking
the reverse
us.
woke agenda.
You wouldn't tell this by our appearance, but this is an LGBTQ plus inclusive environment here. And I hope to make that very clear and evident by the topics that I bring. But also, Van does want a kiss from Harry. Of all the 1D boys to possibly get one from, that would be absolutely it.
Yeah. The one I would kiss right now is whichever one died.
Would you Snow White Liam Payne back to life? Weiss
no,
shot
I'll paint his face white.
Instagram ended. Yes. Weiss shot me. We're dying one stream at a time over here.
Well, so okay. We normally
thank you for finding us over here. Though.
I think like the Warzone for sure can't survive non-Twitch, non-YouTube, we're learning.
You're correct. The Warzone can't survive non-Twitch, non-YouTube.
So if you're listening to this or watching this in the archive, Spotify, we actually put up the video, not just the audio. You can Spotify, you can upload videos there now for the podcast. If you do try to catch us, because we're going to be live every Monday, 7 p.m. I don't know if this is Eastern or Standard Time at this point. Or I know it's Eastern, but I don't know if it's Standard or Daylight Savings. I don't fucking know.
Actually,
But
Easter's in a
7
couple
p.m.
weeks.
Hey, I have an idea about Easter.
Hey, stay tuned. Fuck. Okay.
But I think the meta platforms will be earlier on before we have other things.
The meta will set up to the war zone, I suppose. If we know we're gonna just get kicked off of it, I think that's a safe bet. Man, what do you mean we can't do drugs and watch copyrighted clips?
You think it was the drugs?
No, it was the men on men kissing because, somebody probably reported it. I guarantee it. And also, shout out Brian Watson, who says the YouTube, but he says, "Hey, found you over here now. Thanks for finding us." This is why I'm glad I posted the YouTube link on our video feed, so you could have just followed that. And luckily, we're still there. And I'm gonna have to update it with the Twitch link, and I'm gonna have to update it and make a Warzone one.
Well, we do need to figure out the distribution on the Twitch side because I don't know. This is backdoor stuff that people don't need to know about.
Facts.
Or as I call it, Team No Babies.
I agree. And DJ Mike Storm says, I should have more men kissing on my channel. Agreed.
You can do the experiment for us. You show men kissing and see if it gets deleted. If not, it was because it was an SNL clip.
And if it's not, it's because we smoked them because we had them. But
I wonder if I even have a Facebook account anymore now.
I hope so. Don't you have like 3?
No, but I mean like for these two.
Oh, okay. I'm shocked that we got our wrists slapped. These MF.
We didn't get slapped yet. We just got disconnected and possibly deleted. No slapping at the moment. We'll find out if there's any claims.
The feeds will survive, and that's the benefit of both of our Patreons here soon, of course, as well. And I think I've done way worse than men kissing on my channel, so should be fine. I don't know what the hell that means, DJ Mike Storm, but I'm intrigued.
It's still men kissing, but a little earlier on. I mean, not on the lips.
Oh.
Different heads.
Oh, I gotcha.
Awesome! I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.
Sorry, finger slipped.
That's what she said.
Jeez.
And then he found out he had a thing for the back door. Comes back around.
And there you have it. Now taking volunteers to come kiss him on stream. Oh, and I don't know if that's Brian Watson over on YouTube accepting the invitation. It could be. But
Brian Watson is literally a cuck in that situation because the other two are commenting on Twitch and he's commenting on YouTube. He's watching but not in the chat.
I'm happy. I'm thrilled with Landon Holden Tonight, episode 1.
Holding steady at 10 viewers at the moment. Thank you all for that stuck around and joined us for any moment of time. And also comment on Spotify, which forgot to shout her out. Amanda commented over on the Spotify feed when we did the This Is March episode, where This Is April will drop on the 1st of April. We do just like a no bullshit recording, not live.
We do our monthly shoot interview, if you will.
Our monthly progress report. Have you been sent to Cam H yet? No? Sweet. Criminal record yet? Nothing new. But she mentioned that she was so happy that the show's back, and it's an early sign of seasonal depression almost being over.
Oh shit. That's I think that's a very true statement, you know. Snow's melting, Van and Holden are back on the air, whether that's in the morning, whether that's at night, whether that's your podcast feed over on Spotify, or if you're watching here right now live, you're fucking chilling with us, and there's a lot to look forward to. I went to fucking length last week talking about baseball. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the Dominican Republic, who should not have gotten fucked over in last night's game against the US. But, you know, a spade's a spade, folks. And sometimes a ball's a ball and a strike is a strike. And your eyes can be the judge on that one. Classic wrong call there in that one. But yeah, no, this is tons of fun. Right now, we're now committed to Mondays at 7. We're your fucking pregame for your Monday night. And yeah, we're just hoping you're enjoying it. I got smoked out like the fucking Undertaker's pyro in here too. So,
brother, it straight up at the beginning did look like your pants were on fire.
I speak no lies. If I lie, I die.
Oh, I forgot to get the intro for the phone sound.
All good. There's always next week.
If you have any funny bits, send a DM with a link to a YouTube thing so we can screen record or strip the audio. Instagram at GTA Wire.
And otherwise, I think an hour 36, we're on the wind down. So get your comments in if there's anything you want to chat about before we wrap up Van and Holden tonight. That's like the Hot Shell Ray song. Fuck. Gotta pull that now. Tonight.
Yo, what if you edit the Van and Holden in the morning too? Van and Holden tonight.
No, I've unfortunately, I'm already gonna have to bug our music man to do Van and Holden, 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 Van and Holden tonight.
I would like to pitch a creative liberties. So like I want to pitch improv of this will be the third theme Kyle has done for us. I want him to sound frustrated and mention stop changing the name of the fucking show, or like just go, it's in the morning, it's in the evening, it's live streaming now, it's not even a pot. What are we doing here?
We could get some creative freedom and some creative juices. Maybe he throws in some synthesizer. Who knows?
I think our friend Pizza Man was joining the communication. He got out of that cuck chair, brother.
He joined us over on Twitch. Hey, we like it. We don't care where you watch us from. We just happy you watch us.
Different name on every channel says Hollywood Sprout, Pizza Man, Brian Watson.
We're thankful that you're here, no matter what. As Stone Cold Man Heart fight on Media 13.
The Collins were super fun. Join us.
Collins were so fun, man. Collins were so fun. Shout out Randy, shout out TCO, shout out Pizza Man. Tons and tons of fun. But Mr. Albright, do you got any last words, any last minute things that that you wanna talk over, that want to discuss? Perhaps.
Awesome! I came to play.
I did find. Was I muted for that?
You were. That was strange.
I think I just didn't have the patience. This is a tease for the future of an awesome moment. I walked into a very rundown Asian mall center, Spadina and Queen. They got this nerd Star Wars themed little like almost thrift shop in the basement. Real small, almost looks like a museum thing. But I was looking on the map, it said like used video games. I went to the next floors. I've gone to that level Star Wars place like 5 times maybe in the past few years. I didn't know there was more floors. This mall's decrepit. There's a fish store. I don't know if all the fish have a pulse. But there was 4 video game toy or card shops that I explored, and I did see a couple WWF DVDs.
Ones that you are going to have to be interested in picking up, perhaps?
I saw WWF Invasion. I have Vengeance. I have Survivor Series, I think, from that section. But I did add some stuff to my background.
I noticed that.
I added figures. Kevin Steen and Stone Cold. You can't see it on the Instagram feed. But yeah, it's coming together. I was gonna get the shelf behind me and have like my DVD set up there and stuff. And coming soon, there's gonna be a giveaway because I got too much DVDs. I need to like see me at the merch table, etc. We'll have for everyone that calls in. By the way, you've already entered the contest once. You're not rolling up any rims, but we'll tell you what that prize pack is on the last recording of the month, 2 weeks from tonight, which will be a special themed episode. You'll find out next week. I am continuing my GCW March tour. I'm going to Yorkgate Mall near Jane and Finch, 1 to 3 p.m. Friday and Thursday. And then I'm going down to, is it Burlington on Saturday or Bolton?
Bolton Saturday.
I'm going down to Bolton for Great Canadian Wrestling on Saturday, 6 p.m. probably. And Van Landon's joining me in Burlington for GCW this Sunday.
I'm dusting off the old boots. I'm coming out of retirement. I've been retired for a weekend. And I'm coming to Burlington for old GCW. And I may bring the old Total Hybrid Championship with me. Yeah, it's exciting. Two shows this weekend for you, so there's gonna be lots to talk about Monday. There's gonna be a lot of bullshit to talk about, and no Hollywood Sprout, no Mae Young's coming in, and yeah, it looks like we got some questions coming into the chat just before we sign off. Thank you guys once again here, but Mr. Albright, my DJ Mike Storm's last question is, will there be a Holden appearance at Barrie next month? Specifically at Barrie next month. Not specifying where, but at Barrie. So is there an appearance at Barrie next month, Mr. Holden Albright?
I love Sean Gibson. There's nothing on the schedule of Holden Albright at Barrie Wrestling, but Brendan likes popping into those shows from time to time.
I would say never on that one. And going with the follow-up, Why Shot Me says, will there ever be a Go Hard Pro event again?
Van and Olden in the morning. Van and Olden in the morning. Van and Olden in the morning. Van and Olden.